Okay, this is 197 to 205 from Book 1 of Statius Thebaid, and we get a look at Jupiter, and he's calling a council of the gods. You guys that are familiar with the Aeneid, this is going to look very, very different. In the Aeneid, Jupiter is kind of the arbiter of fate, the one who sort of guarantees that everything plays out the way it's supposed to, and acts as kind of the referee. And here, he is the one and only the authority. He is the autocrat, and everyone else has terrified him. So no mistake that the first two words here that we see, besides the but, are Jove and power. So let's take a look. All right, but above the atria of the swift sky, the rapid sky, a lectus ordo. Right, so this whole thing here, in fact, let me just go ahead and undo that line because we have this nice hyperbaton here. This lectus ordo, this chosen order, had convened. And then we have two more little prepositional phrases here. In a council of gods, in a concilium, a word very political and very important to the Roman political state. And here by the commands of Jupiter, of Jove. And then, of course, we have in the interiore polo, so in sort of the innermost part of the sky, a secret part of the polus, the sky. And here, at this place, all things are euxta. It's next to all things, are nearby in space. Primai que oci duai que domus. All right, so we're going to take this figuratively here as the eastern and the western realms, and poured out, or poured under all, we're not really sure what's going on there yet, or under the whole, or under every. So we have land and water. So land and water poured out under all the day. So mediis, and we're missing the word that it goes with, and so again we have a framing piece. So in the middle of these gods, someone is going to verb himself, right? And that someone is arduous, is harsh, tower, not harsh, but towering or tall, looming, and he brings himself. And then we get the two very important words here. So the man himself, right, the god himself, Jupiter, brings himself forth, towering in or maybe among the middle of those gods that are all there. Quatiens, shaking, however, with his calm visage, his calm expression, everything. So, however, causing everything to shake with his calm expression, he locats. So essentially, he places himself, he establishes himself on his starry throne. Immediately, we got not, and then dared, having dared, and then we get kailikoli, the heaven dwellers. So another word for the gods. So the gods didn't dare do something immediately or at once. The gods didn't dare do whatever it is, and we assume that it's probably the thing that Jupiter just did here. So didn't dare to sit themselves, donek, until the Father himself. So again, Jupiter. And then the language here is really interesting. Orders that there be, so we have an indirect statement, orders that there be, or orders to be. We can take this as indirect statement or a complementary infinitive maybe. Orders that there be a veniam sedendi with his, again, here's tranquil, calm, so just like we had sereno above, his calm hand. So no one is going to take a seat. No one dared to sit down until Jupiter himself orders that there be a pardon or an excuse or permission. Now, literally of sitting, right? But this is genitive. Probably for sitting sounds better. And he does it with his calm hand, like an autocrat.